Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are. Happy Monday. How does it get even better? What else is truly possible that we've never considered before? There's a lot of energy yesterday. There were a lot of things that were swirling around. I received a lot of messages from people, and there was a lot of fear. What do we do with fear? What is fear? How does fear motivate us? Um, what do we do with fear? Like, is fear something that paralyzes us and prevents us from moving forward? Or is it something that we actually use to channel something greater within us? Can we see it as an opportunity to channel something greater in it and look at the fear as an illusion, right? Something happened to me yesterday or that I was involved in that really created, I'm just going to say, a worst case scenario, right? A worst case scenario where all of a sudden your mind it just literally immediately goes to the worst case scenario. And as someone, I was so invested in this particular energy, and I was in the middle of the museum and I was having, like, my whole body was shaking. I had to literally sit down and um I had to sit down and actually become grounded and really kind of focus my energy. And I realized, wow, so much of this is our mind plays such tricks on us. Our mind plays such tricks on us. And all of those visceral feelings that we have with our body shaking and our adrenaline rushing, all of those are actually in response to our consciousness. Something happens from the outside, it triggers something within us, usually creates a fear and forces us into a different direction or pushes us into a different direction, scares us. So, what do you do when fear comes up in your life? And there's a really, really beautiful acronym that we used to use when I was studying Kabbalah. That fear stands for false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real, meaning that this reality shows you something that looks so real, and the fear is when you buy into it, right? But it's just an illusion. And if you allow yourself to sit with that energy of the fear being an illusion, we can actually then transform anything. But you've got to be willing to take that pause and take that breath and acknowledge that there is a lesson here for us, right? We're manifesting, we're creating our own reality. And so there's got to be a lesson here for us. So why is this showing up for us? What is it teaching us? And can we choose to go somewhere that is outside of the fear? Can we actually choose to be present with the possibility, to be present with the learning there? So Piscean energy often brings a lot of fear. Um, and Pisces, just in general, they can be very, very fearful people. And so also acknowledge how you're taking on that energy that's coming from the cosmos and transform it, and ask, what can I be to transform this energy from fear into lightness, from fear into fun, from fear into joy. Okay. So, and again, yes, I know it's like, oh, Daniel, you say this, it sounds so easy. It sounds like it's just a question. It is just a question because it is so easy. But most of us, when we're so caught up in the fear, we can't even think to ask a question. Okay. So let's go ahead and begin the meditation, and let's close our eyes, join ourselves in our heart. For those of you who may be joining for the first time on social media, this is the daily download. The daily download is your moment, your 15 minutes of dedication to you, to nobody else, just to you. And so allowing yourself to find yourself in your heart, allowing yourself to be present in this space, allowing yourself to take the time for you. So as we begin, let's just focus our energy in the center of our heart. And from here, let's begin by taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now let's shift our energy to the center of the earth. And as we shift our energy to the center of the earth, let's imagine this beautiful energy swirling around in the center of the earth. From here, let's imagine this energy scooping up fresh earth energy, coming up through the soles of our feet, through our ankles, our calves, our knees, and our thighs, and traveling up through all of our chakras, and popping up outside the top of our head and forming a beautiful ball of light. Now see yourself in this ball of light. And imagine this ball of light traveling up out of the space that you're in, higher and higher and higher and faster and faster and faster. Imagine that ball of light lifting you up, out past Earth's atmosphere and out into outer space, through different planets, galaxies, and the Milky Way. And higher and higher and higher beyond there, out into different layers of light, some light, some dark. Now through a golden-like light, through a golden-like light into a jelly-like substance light, through a jelly-like substance light into a beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. And through the law of compassion, you enter into the seventh plane of all that is, the plane of creation, of oneness, and of complete totality. And from here, we'll ask for some downloads for the group today. And as a reminder, all you have to do is say yes to receive them. Remember, downloads are just energies from the universe that as we gather them and bring them into our lives, they enter into our subconscious mind. And as they enter into our subconscious mind, they create different beliefs, different thoughts, feelings, emotions that inspire and create a different reality for us. Remember, consciousness creates our reality. Consciousness is formed from our beliefs. So from here, we will ask, so would you like to have the creator's definition of what it looks like, tastes like, feels like, smells like, and is, and that you know how to choose fear, how to look at fear as an opportunity, not as something to avoid? If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, and is in every single cell of your body? To look at and be able to take a pause as a fear hits you, that you have the awareness that you know how to take a pause, and that you know how to move forward with that energy, with that pause in your life. If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, and is in every single cell of your body, to have the creator's definition of courage and bravery, that you know how to have courage in bravery, and that you know how to choose that energy to act upon, to go forth into your being, to share with the world? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like? You know, what I'm hearing is it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Would you like to know what it feels like to trust that it's all good, that you're worthy of trusting, that it's all good, that you know how to live your day-to-day life from the awareness and the knowing that it is all good? And what if you knew that everything was working out for you in the highest and best and easiest and most beautiful way possible? Would you be able to allow yourself to release yourself from those fears? I know that yesterday, as I was caught in this moment of fear, it's often not so easy to choose the tools. So would you like to know what it feels like, and that you know how to always have the tools right there to choose the tools immediately, no matter what is going on for you? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to have the creator's definition of follow through? Interesting. Download follow through, that you know how to follow through. That you know how to follow through on the lessons that you've learned, that you know how to follow through in the things that you have asked for, that you know how to follow through in the highest and best and easiest way possible. If you'd like that, please say yes. Great. And would you like to know what it feels like to have joy in your heart, in your life, in everything that you do? That you know that you're worthy of choosing joy, and that joy is the energy that you can use to outcreate anything and everything in your life that may be holding you back. If you'd like that, so yeah. Great. So now let's shift our energy to those who require healing today. And as we say some names, you just see them surrounded in the Creator's love and in the Creator's light. So let's please send healing and light and unconditional love to John. See him surrounded in the Creator's love and in the Creator's light. Let's please send healing and light to Ike. See him surrounded in the Creator's love and the Creator's light. Let's send healing to Liberaso and to Stephanie. See their hearts filled with the Creator's love and in the Creator's light. Let's send unconditional healing and light and love to Sarah. And also to be, let's also please send healing and unconditional light and love to Marcella. And from Marcella, let's also send healing and light to Angie. And let's please send healing to Martha. And also to Judy and Tom. And to G. Let's also send healing to Grace. Great. And last but not least, would you guys like to know that you are unconditional love and that you be unconditional love, and that unconditional love is your birthright? If you'd like that, say yes. So now let's take our palms, rub our palms together. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Now place your palms over your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes and allow that energy to come into your body and into your being. Place your hands on your heart. Congratulate yourself and thank yourself for being here and for showing up today. Thank you guys so much for your magical energy. Thank you so much for your choice. And I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Thank you, my love. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I love you,
Love you.
Mama. I
Love
love you so
Love
you.
much.
you.
I love you
Happy
guys.
Monday.
Thank
For the
you.
Love
Have a
you,
great day.
Daniel.